Courtney.
Courtney what?
Haney.
Courtney Haney.
I started CrossFit in late January of 24. So I came to Brushy Mountain CrossFit because I needed a change. My current working out was not working out. I just didn't have motivation. I didn't have the drive, the self-discipline, and I felt that I needed something different to be behind me. And I definitely got that. Yeah, so it was really scattered. I didn't really have a plan. There was no plan. It was like make it to the gym, get my heart rate up a little bit. I would lift weights, I would do cardio, I would attempt to watch YouTube videos and implement stuff in, but it's like I didn't have that drive. You know, I didn't have that, that backing, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
So coming here and my first workout was very different than any experience I had ever had. The class within itself and the people around me. My first workout was super tough. I mean, it was different. I was being pushed and I was having to move with the class as a whole instead of just being in my own world and saying, oh, I'm done. You know, this is all I'm giving it today. So it was tough and I needed tough because I had, lost my way with that. But it's a huge difference in being in a class environment and seeing others push and go hard. It really makes you want to do that, and you don't let yourself down as much. I feel like coming in here that every day you don't have to keep up with the class, but you want to keep up with the class because everyone has a drive when they walk through this door, and we all have like-minded mindsets that make us all want to be the same when we're together. So I could see a difference when I started training for a competition, for the Bristol competition. And I was with 2 other teammates. And in that moment, the way that we began to push together and come together and the community felt tighter, that is when everything really started to change for me. And when I hit the competition floor is when it really was electric. I've seen a million transformations. I mean, there's so many transformations that happen physically, mentally, emotionally. Physically, I'm stronger, by far, than I've ever been in my entire life. And mentally, I look at the outside world different just as far as nutrition, activity, emotionally is going to be the friendships that bloomed in here and that are in and out of the gym. So the community has changed me outside of the gym because I've always been a lone wolf and I've never had a community outside of the gym. So it has been completely life-changing to have friendships outside of the gym that we don't only talk about the gym, because we do enjoy doing that, but we talk about our lives and we talk about our faith and we talk about our children, and everything that happens inside of these doors does go outside as well. The Brushy Mountain CrossFit community is special because everyone is equal when they walk through these doors. I don't care if you came here for 1 day or 1 year or however many long, everyone is equal and everyone is pushing each other. So I would think that we're speaking of Michelle, and because we are Team Biggie Smalls. And so that relationship began at Bristol, training for Bristol together. And I feel that when when you start to figure each other out on an athletic level and really understanding each other, that is such a foundation of a friendship. Like, we don't just know each other, like, we know each other. We know how we perform. We know who does something better than the other. We know how to rebound off of each other. And it's a bond. Right. I mean, it's literally a bond, and it's something that I've never experienced because I've never had a workout partner. I've never had a community. And, working out with her, she has pushed me, drug me through the trenches, but we share a passion together, and our friendship is built on a solid foundation with that. Initially, when I came, I wanted to be skinny. I wanted to lose weight. I was 2 years postpartum. I'm gonna get my body back. I wanna be this certain weight. The scale mattered so much. But when I started hearing the weight hit the ground, I'm talking about like when I started hearing the weights pound the ground when people would drop them, that's when my mindset changed. I want to be strong. I don't care to be skinny. I don't care what the scale says. I want to sling that weight. Right. And that's a huge change and a huge mind shift. Yeah, my performance level has changed significantly. I literally was tiptoeing around weight in here, scared, moving slow like a slug to, I live for it. I come in here and I just want to sling the weight. And I went from deadlifting, 85 pounds to 300 pounds. And that's huge. That's strong. And that was my goal. So CrossFit has impacted my mindset outside of these walls. I would say, number one, just being able to do more with my life, just physically and mentally. Mentally, I feel pretty clean after I come in here. I feel fresh. Physically, I'm in shape enough to do the things that, I need to do, and above that, with my kids, my family. I would say mentally is going to be like my nutrition, fueling my body versus feeding my body. And I feel way better about that. If I was to say something to someone, I would probably tell them that they've wasted enough time and to come on. I would want to say that the confidence in here radiates. And that when I first started coming here, I wore long pants, long shirt, I'd wear hoodies. I was very, almost body shaming myself. And since coming here, seeing other women and men in this gym feel confident with their bodies is huge, and it radiates. Well, to me, Brushy Mountain CrossFit is electric. And that's a word within itself. Be dramatic and throw my chair and walk off set.
You can do that if you want. It'll look really good on camera.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah.
Gotta get the people going.
We'll get the full.
You a liar. Is that gonna cut the track right there? Is that it? Tough love. That's what brought me here. I need that tough love. Is that a trick question?
It could be. It depends on what video we throw up.
Yeah. Is this where we cut the track and go to the bids? I'd ride the bike. I'd do the bike. Okay. It sounds wild, but it's real.